First verse, 14.
Came to pass after these things
And pass after these things,
that God did tempt Abraham.
God did tempt Abraham.
Said unto him, Abraham.
Said unto him, Abraham,
He said, Behold, here I am.
he said, behold, here I am. See, Abraham had learned something by this time.
Yeah.
He made some mistakes, but now see, after a while, we need to learn something. Read on.
And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac,
He said, take now thy son, thy only son Isaac,
whom thou lovest,
whom thou lovest,
get thee into the land of Moriah,
get thee in the land of Moriah,
and offer him there for a burnt offering
and offer him there for a burnt offering
upon one of the mountains,
upon one of the mountains,
which I will tell thee of.
which I will tell thee of.
Abraham rose up early in the morning,
Abraham didn't hesitate, don't sound like he rose up early in the morning,
saddled his ass,
saddled his ass,
and took two of his young men with him,
took two of his young men with him,
Isaac his son,
and Isaac his son,
clave the wood for the burnt
and
offering,
played one. So four of them on this journey. Read on.
and rose up and went into the place in which God had told him.
And he rose up, he went exactly in the place where God has told him. You need to learn to listen to the Lord and do exactly what he tells you to do. At some point between birth and heaven, you need to learn that lesson. You need to learn how to follow God. Read on.
Then on the third day,
And then on the third day,
Abraham lifted up his eyes.
he lifted up his
He
eyes.
saw the place afar off.
He saw the place afar.
Abraham said unto the young men,
And Abraham said to the young men,
Abide ye here with the ass,
bide thee here with the ass,
and I and the lad will go yonder and worship.
and I and the lad will go yonder and worship,
Come again to you.
and come again to you.
Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering,
Now, Abraham must have had some faith in God, knowing that we're going to come back to you.
Yeah.
Although he told him to kill him, he understood what that meant. But somewhere along the line, we need to learn to trust God blindly and be willing to go all the way with the Lord and not hesitate. Read on.
Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering,
Abraham took the wood burnt offering,
laid it upon Isaac his son,
laid it on Isaac his son,
and took the fire in his hand,
and took the fire in his hand
and a knife,
and a knife,
and went both of them together.
and when both of them together,
Isaac spake unto Abraham his father,
and Isaac spake unto Abraham his father,
and he said, My father.
my father.
And he said, Here I am, son.
He said, here I am, son.
He said, Behold,
Behold,
the fire and the wood,
the fire and the wood.
but where's the lamb for
But
a
where's
burnt
the lamb? Now, sometimes when you follow God, sometimes the closest ones to you, they say to, but they may start questioning you. You know what you're doing? Are you sure the Lord said do this? All the ones. Are we going to let our close relatives, even our companion, if it comes right down to it, hinder us from doing God's will? It's close, don't it? Boy, it gets mighty close. We're talking about following God this morning. Oh, it says, fear God, brother man. Now, his son was pretty dear to him, wasn't he? Now, his son is really questioning, okay, we got the wood, we got the fire, where's the sacrifice? Where is the sacrifice? What did Abraham say?
And Abraham said, My son,
Abraham said, my son,
God will provide himself a lamb
God will provide himself a lamb
for a burnt offering.
for a burnt offering.
So they went both of them together.
So they went both of them together.
They came to the place which God had told him of.
They came to the place where God. See, it's important, dear ones, that you somewhere between birth and heaven is your life. Somewhere you need to learn how to hear the voice of the Lord. And sometimes you need to learn to hear and do exactly what God says and not put your own. You know how you say, well, the Lord said, the Lord impressed me. You hear people say that. The Lord impressed me. Okay, you got the impression of the Lord. You're not doubting that you didn't. You heard God. So we need to learn to hear God. And the Lord said thus and thus. Okay? The Lord said, thus and thus. You know, the Lord, like the Lord called me to the ministry. That was only one call, really. And sometimes we are harder, we have spiritual dumb ears, or spiritual ears that don't hear good. And God tell us again and again, now, you need more patience, or you need to do this. But we really should only need to hear the Lord once. Because the Lord didn't make a mistake when he told you. God has all wisdom. So do God make mistakes? No, God don't make mistakes. And the Lord impressed me to do this and this, or to go here, or to do that. Well, then you need to be found doing just that. Not later on say, well, you know, like when they got over there and the Lord told Achan, well, the Lord told all of them, don't take anything. Kill everything. Don't take the gold, don't take nothing those people got. Just kill it. Destroy it out. So, you know, sometimes we get over there and we alter what God said. Now, God was very clear. We put our own little alteration to it. And don't do exactly like the one with the blading of the sheep. Come back and say, well, what about, I told you to destroy everything. Why I'm hearing sheep over here blading? You brought something back, didn't you? See, God is a jealous God. He's an exacto God. And when we start altering God's, what he has revealed to us, what he has impressed us, we know it's God. We get no dangerous character. So Abraham was told to take Isaac and offer him up on a certain mountain in a certain place. And Abraham, like I said in the past, had made some mistakes. But after a while, we need to get over making mistakes with God. We need to get to a point where we can hear God the first time. Yeah. And when God checks us, we say, yes, Lord, time to stop. Yes, Lord, got to do it. But if we're so used to walking over the mind of the Lord, and sometimes we can hinder others. You see, Abraham could have listened to his son, and the son says, okay, we got the wood, we got the fire, but where's the offering? What we're going to use to sacrifice? Abraham had an answer for it, didn't he? The Lord will provide. The Lord did provide. Read on.
Abraham built an altar there.
Now Abraham did just like he always did. He built an altar.
Laid the wood in order.
He laid the wood in order just like he always did.
And bound Isaac his son.
And he did exactly what the Lord told him to do. He bound up his son.
Laid him on the altar upon the wood.
And laid him on the altar on the wood.
Abraham stretched forth his hand.
And he stretched forth his hand.
And took the knife to slay his son.
And he was fixing to slay his son like the Lord told him to do. He trusted God just that much.